Grand Rising. This is Dee with Divine Needle, and it is Thursday, May the 6th, 2021. What a fascinating day we had yesterday. And I have a feeling that's continuing today. You'll have to forgive me. I was late crawling out of bed today. Utter exhaustion has set in. And, yeah. When the divine calls you down a path, you have to listen, and that can really wear you out when you're um, processing a huge amount of information for long periods of time that's coming in. But yeah, so you guys are going to get me in the state of not complete consciousness today. Let's see how that goes. It should be interesting at the very least. Like I said, I always wake up in a good mood. It's very rare that I don't. So I'm in a great mood. I'm just utterly exhausted, and I'm still feeling it this morning first thing. So I have a feeling today is going to be a bit of a chill pill day, I hope, but it seems like the divine's already busy sending me down their path because of yesterday. I did a reading over on my other channel, Divine L, yesterday. That was about the mainstream media, and it was about the Starlink satellites. Grand rising to all of you. Hey, Miss Melody, how's it going? Happy, happy, joy, joy. I love that. That's what I'm feeling right now. Happy, happy, joy, joy. But it's a weird, almost. I was talking to Miss Melody about this yesterday. I'm almost in a state of oh, altered reality because of fatigue. It's like, and I haven't quite, I'm just not quite awake right now. So it's kind of lucid dreaming. That's kind of where my state of consciousness is right now. And they've been talking about the altered state of consciousness in the readings as well. Not only have they been talking a lot about space and the activity going on above our heads, but they're talking about altered states of consciousness and reality. So, and forgive me if I can't speak very good right now, because, yeah, I'm groggy. I just got some coffee. Here. So I'm going to take a sip. Mm. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. I need that. Oh. Anyway, the Sabian Mysteries picture. I opened it up, turned it on, plugged it in, and there we go. We have none other than a battle between the swords and the torches. Now, I want to show you that reading I did over on Divine L, because I was talking about, I asked the cards so that everybody could see it. I asked the cards because I wanted to know the skivvy on the story with the Starlink satellites. And I'm going to show you something. I'll move that right there. Actually, let's move it all over here. That's what they had to say about it. And now we're not going to focus. Oh, come on, camera. Let's not be. See, that's the way I'm feeling. See that haziness in the camera? That's exactly how I'm feeling. It's being reflected in the... That is just so weird. I feel hazy. What is going on? I have a funny feeling this reading might be a little surreal today. Come on, focus down here. There we go. Off on new adventures. Woohoo! Yes, we are. Aren't we always? Okay. So, it would seem that the Sabian mysteries, or my reading yesterday about the media, are emulating each other. The sword and the torch. The sword and the torch. Mm-hmm. So who's going to win that battle? The swords or the torches? The scepters? You can't make that up. What are the odds? What are the odds? Seriously. You can't even make that up. Nope. Yesterday's reading regarding the media and the Starlink satellites. Yep. They're definitely talking to me in a lot of ways. Sacred cinnabar, sacred fire, the corrupter, corruption. The destroyer, and the outlaw. Yeah. Here's the one that will always win. That one. That one always wins. I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to that battle, that sword will win every time. Because it can cut through anything. That's the sword of destiny. It's the crown. It's the true crown. It's about truth and clarity. And the age of Aquarius, the age of enlightenment. That is my favorite card of all the tarot. Because that's 100% what I'm about. Not the corrupter. No. The passion is really good, but it doesn't have substance. It's fire. Fire burns out. It doesn't have substance. That blade always keeps an edge. And if you wield that blade in your life, you'll be anybody that's carrying that torch. 100. Because the truth always comes to light and exposes the corruptors. Always. Yep. Okay, so we're going to put those cards back in the deck. And I'll just show you the storyline that was underlying, just for posterity reasons. Those are cards that they used to tell me the date. And look at that. The Tower. The Holy See. Who's the Holy See? The Archangel Commander. Aquarius. The card of Aquarius. King of Swords. The one that carries that damn sword. And Destiny. That crown and Destiny. The Earth Messenger. Ivory Shield. Queen of Chalices. And the Rogue. Hector. Take no prisoners. Wounded Warrior. Sharpshooter. Messages. Fast moving energy. Artemis. All right. I just wanted to show you what was underneath. It tells a story. That was yesterday concerning this supposed Starlink satellite because it's still being seen, evidently. So, all right. So let's get into this. So the Sabian mysteries, that battle between the sword and the scepters. Like I said, the sword will always win that battle. For sure. Aw, kitties are whining. Give me just a second. Let me go check and see and make sure. Because we had one missing last night that didn't come home. Just a sec. Okay. Sorry about that. It wasn't the one that was missing. It was one of the ones that was safely tucked in last night. Okay. Now I'm going to check out the moon and stuff, see where we're at. Remind you that Ascension Day is coming up on the 13th. 13th of this month. That is the number of the goddess. 13th, Ascension Day. We also have new moon in Taurus on the 11th. The 11th. Don't fear the 11s. The 10th is Jerusalem Day. The 9th is Mother's Day. And it's Labor Day in certain parts of the world. Or actually, a lot of that happened last weekend, Labor Day. But the American Labor Day doesn't happen until the end of the month, towards the end somewhere. And it's usually, or Memorial Day. American Labor Day is September. See, I told you I'm not awake yet. Memorial Day on the 31st this year of May. Anyway, just a reminder of what's coming up. And right now, let's see, one day. The moon is in Pisces and will be coming out of Pisces going into Aries. I think. They got the thing totally backwards. It's totally upside down. That's weird. See, now everybody's messing with me. It's like, catch her while she's not completely awake. What's going on here? This is interesting. The chart is absolutely upside down and inverted. Like I'm looking at a mirror image of what I usually see in the chart. And I was like, the moon's going into Aries. Wow, this is really weird. Okay, maybe this is going to be a retrograde kind of day, a backwards day, right? All right. I'm not seeing anything else really super standing out at the moment. So we'll move along. Yep. Okay, to the reading for Thursday for the collective. It's all about the sword and staff. Okay, what do we need to know? The collective, what do they need to know? What does the collective need to know? Osho Zen. Intensity. Yeah, man, have I been experiencing that lately or what? Intensity. It's really interesting. Because when you look at that card, you see a very definite arrow right here, the head of an arrow and the movement going this way. Intensity. This is like having eyes on the prize energy. It's kind of like that card of Artemis, the 8 of scepters, 8 of wands. That energy is super fast incoming, but it's also focused. And this is very much about focus. And it feels like a phoenix soaring. Soaring at the sun. All right. So that's kicking us off for today. Put this up here for now. What is the overall energy for the collective today? May 6th. Can't believe it's May already. It's like, what? I'm still stuck in like February, March. There's Lady Justice. Like I said, that sword always wins. Because the truth always comes out and it prevails. At least in a just system, right? The current one, not so much. But what's to come? What's to come? Judgment Day. Justice. And the weighing of hearts against a feather. Yep. What's our highest priority for today? What's our highest priority for today? Highest priority for the collective. Yeah, I'm still just not, like lucid dreaming state almost. It's very interesting. Highest priority for the collective today. Highest priority. Highest priority for the collective today. The erudite. 2 major arcana. That's the hermit. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for the collective, please? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Or both. Yep. Mindful of, prepare for. There's that scepter. Somebody coming in with the scepter, the strategist of the messengers. Okay. Choo-choo. More Major Arcana, the Demon. A battle with the Typhon. There's a battle today. It's interesting because they've used this card to denote the tensions between the U.S. and China. This very card, the Demon. This is a battle for supremacy in space. Gain a higher, wider perspective. And the Destroyer. There's that Sharpshooter. You saw how much those cards got shuffled. And the Emperor. A battle between passion and truth. I keep telling everybody, the battle that's going on right now is the battle for the hearts, souls, and minds of the people on this planet, the souls on this planet. The Chancellor, Lady Justice. She's what the Statue of Liberty is all about. Weighing hearts against a feather. The Erudite is in the highest priority position. Being, going deep within to gain wisdom so you can be a guiding light of the Star card to guide others. And the stronghold of the flame was what to be mindful of, prepare for, strategy, herald of the awakening. The awakening. All right. The Demon card, Key 15, Major Arcana. You know you've begun the final prong of your spiritual journey when you're thrust into a battle with the Typhon. This is the mental and emotional chains of bondage you must break. And to break those chains, you must see clearly that those chains have always been an illusion. That's gaining a higher, wider perspective right underneath. The demon is a primordial spirit of harm, and most often than not, self-harm. This is self-sabotage. The demon is a personification of interferences that undermine our pursuit of our aspirations or the advancement of our knowledge and wisdom. The demon is that which holds us back. When the demon appears, you are letting forces of harm inhibit your progress. You have been surrendering your self-control. The demon is thus trying to alert you to manipulation, abuse, deception, or undue influences that are causing you sabotage in the long term. When the demon appears, an usurper lurks nearby. Okay. So manipulation, abuse, deception, or undue influences. That's the underlying current. Because we were talking about the lies and deception going on with the media. The overall energy is all about Lady Justice, Key 11. Major Arcana. This spirit represents reacidification measures that counter karmic consequences. It is the spirit guiding you toward balanced judgment and making clear decisions. Do not judge based on appearances. Choose balanced action, balanced words, and balanced thought. Don't judge based on appearances. Get a higher, wider perspective over this nonsense. And then your highest priority, erudite, hermit of the mysteries, the deep diver. Lux est tembris. This is the inner light of wisdom and guidance that shines through the darkness. The erudite bears this message. As you walk through the valley of darkness, fear no evil, for the Holy One is with you. The Holy One's rod and staff shall comfort you so that you always shine but never burn. Lucio non Euro. The erudite is the prophecy of a wise teacher. This is someone who has learned and mastered many subjects and therefore possesses great knowledge, as broad in scope as that knowledge is deep. When the erudite appears to you, here is your second message. Shine with the light of the heavens. Shine for others so that others can see themselves in the world clearer. Light the life of humanity. Lux omnium vita. Mm. So going deep within, deep diver energy, Virgo. This is Libra, by the way. Capricorn. Stronghold of the flame is what to be mindful of, prepare for. Strategy. Page of Scepters. The stronghold of the flame, or Page of Scepters, comes bearing an important message to you or an opportunity about career matters, schooling, creative or artistic endeavors, employment or passion projects. The Page of Scepters appears as affirmation of a coming adventure, a quest that will be presented to you. Your creativity and ingenuity will be the deciding factors in how you navigate that quest. The presence of the stronghold of the flame can also be an emissary sent by a solar deity, a divinity of the fires, of agriculture, or artisans, or a pantheon from the southern hemisphere. Okay, a fascinating reading, especially since our Sabian Mysteries picture happens to reflect the reading I did late yesterday in the day concerning the media. All right, let's see if Osho Zen has anything else going out to tell us about. I'm just reading Master Puppet's comments. Fascinating. You always have some of the most interesting things to say. So good to see you guys. All right, let's see if they have any. Yep. It's about triple goddess motif. It's interesting because that Ten of Swords is a triple goddess motif as well. And their creator energy. Celebration, dancing in the rain. It is reunion season. So possibly some of this strategy is coming from possibly a fire sign for some of you. But it's all about harmonizing with community and strategizing. And keep in mind the battle between the swords and the torches. Here's the battle. It's the underlying energy. Okay. Anyway, I hope you all have a grand day. I might just go back and lay down and see if I can do some lucid dreaming. It should be very easy. I'm near that state now. Very close. Very close. Anyway, have a grand day, everybody, and hang in there. Like I've always told everybody, grab your organic popcorn. It's about to get real.